Hi everyone, happy Thursday. I'm back again. I was out for a bit. If this is your first time seeing the channel, I've been on and off. It's been a tricky few weeks, but I'm here. We're going to do a 3-part spread. We're going to start off with the gypsy. Let's get some spice in. I usually choose the gypsy when I want to get some like flavor into my readings. Then we're going to clarify with the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, and we'll close off with Marcella Kroll Oracle, Sacred Symbols Oracle. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that. Also, if you like my reading, please hit like. It really helps me out. If you want to know more, if you want to hear more, subscribe. And if this doesn't resonate with you, maybe it resonates to a capacity to about somebody that you know. So feel free to share it with them if they're open to tarot readings. And without further ado, let's begin. So what do we have for today, for Thursday? Kind of hesitant to come out. Oh, here we go. Consolation. Okay, new nails. Thank you, G. They're very summery, and we're going into autumn. I don't know. Oh, soldier. Sounds very serious. And wife. This all feels very not obligation, but like you're very tied up with something. Like you feel very inclined to really work for something. Like you're very tied into something. It can be a relationship to any capacity. I usually say that the first 3 cards are just the pillars of the readings. They're like the feeling of the readings. We really know what's going on with this. Do we super clarify? No, because this is a general reading. If this reading resonates with you, feel free to DM me. We could go further in, or you can just get your own personal reading. But we'll see what this is about for Thursday. Let me just break these. Traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. Consolation. That's one hell of a consolation. Very nice. Engagement, like being, not engagement as I'm gonna get married, but like you're fully engaged in some sort of a situation. You're getting something. What am I trying to say here? Something feels very serious, like soldier, wife, consolation. Like this feels very dutiful. Like you needed to do this for the greater good, kind of a thing. We'll see. But this is nice. I mean, starting the reading off with your consolation, and the 5 of Pentacles is at the bottom. If your consolation is the 10 of Pentacles, coming from a 5 of Pentacles, you're good, okay? It might not be exactly what you thought of, but King of Pentacles. This is feeling like a movie to me. Like you're getting into some kind of a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. Even though wife is here, wife can imply just commitment to some greater capacity. Maybe you had to give up something to come into this, but you're coming into something really good. I mean, the 10 of Pentacles followed by the King of Pentacles. It's like, score. Again, I always say this, and most tarot readers do. It's not about gender. this king or queen, it's about the feelings that they emanate. So a King of Pentacles is somebody that is very, very, very grounded, very realistic, very calculating, in the sense that they have order of their realm. They're very much into finances, of course. I mean, yeah, boss type energy. It's going soldier to get like, oh my god, what is going on? King of Cups. I am getting like a Jane Austen kind of a movie thing in my head. You never know. Some people might be going through this. Maybe not with the fabulous dresses, but somebody might be going through this. Like me, and the Wheel of Fortune return. Remember when I was talking about like duty being the soldier? It kind of feels like you had to choose between, you had to choose to give up something for another thing. And I don't want to say specifically work, or it could be work. You could have had to choose your work over your love life. Or you could have had to choose somebody, if it is romantic, you had to choose somebody that was more financially sensible, a financially sensible option, rather than the romantic option. The Wheel of Fortune here reversed, being to the king, next to the King of Cups upright, it kind of makes me feel like, yeah, like it didn't go well for this King of Cups. You're having to choose something over something else. You're having to choose the sensible option over the romanticized version, but it doesn't have to be specifically romantic. Okay, I hope I'm making myself understood with this message. Wife. Wow. Okay. Eight of Pentacles reversed. This is such a weird reading. I've gotten a message like this. Last card, please. Oh, what is happening? We started out so well. Six of Wands. Oh my god, we started out so well, and it really took a turn. You know what this feels like? This feels like somebody that chose head over heart, and now they are dealing with the consequences of. Regardless, this is a glass half empty, half full kind of a situation, if you understand my drift. And I'm going to explain my drift. When you have to make a choice, regardless of the choice that you make, you can either choose to see it half full or half empty, in the sense that whatever you choose is the right choice. It's just a choice. There's no right or wrong. Okay? It just depends how you see it. So if you prioritize your finances over your love life, yes, you lose your love life, but you're financially stable, right? Or even more so, because this is a 10 of Pentacles followed by a King of Pentacles. Like, you're good. Your consolation is that. But you do lose out on loving somebody that could have potentially been your wife or your husband or your love. Or the reverse. I mean, that is what's coming out here, but if you were, because of this reading, if you were to choose the opposite, you could end up choosing your romantic partner over your finances. Be like, I don't care, I love you, we'll make it work, we'll make it happen. But keep in mind that there might be a struggle further ahead financially because of this choice. That doesn't mean that that has to happen, but it is insinuated to some capacity. But it is the first rather than the latter. It looks like you have chosen your finances over your emotions because you felt the duty to do so. It doesn't mean you don't have feelings for this person. It doesn't mean this person doesn't have feelings for you. It just means that you chose the other. Ooh, knowledge. Yeah. So, with our Marcella Kroll Sacred Symbols Oracle, let me just read it. These are short, so I read them. Remain teachable. There is new wisdom available to you at this time. This card can signify getting more information before proceeding. It can also signify the presence of an important teacher, or perhaps you are the teacher and it is time to share your knowledge and gifts with the world around you. Drawing this card can also indicate a message from your Akashic records. Seek out more information about the records, or even perhaps learn how to access your own records for more clarity regarding your query. Meditate on this to learn new things or to draw the right teachers into your life. So for this reading, the first part resonates more with me. And there is wisdom available to you at this time. This card can signify getting more information before proceeding. I just feel like with the Akashic Records reference at the end, you might have gone through this many times before. This is a lesson that you've had to do repeatedly. You've had to choose, you've had this situation come up where you've had to choose head over heart or heart over head. And it just feels like in this situation, you're choosing head. But there is something to learn here, okay? There's many things to learn here. I do feel like this person is important to you, so it just looks like there was a lot of work and effort put into this, and there is a loss. You will be feeling this loss. Emotionally, you will be feeling this loss. You're going to be set up financially, but you will be feeling the loss. But this doesn't necessarily mean that this is the end all of everything, right? Like, life goes on. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to meet new people, but maybe a new cycle begins again. Again, if this is your reading and you want to go further in, I'm here because this sounds like a story for the ages. This is Jane Austen, okay? This is Jane Austen material. But if this is where I leave you, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was entertaining for you. Even if it didn't resonate with you, please hit like. It helps a girl out. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.